Λοιπόν, γεια σας φίλοι μου, καλώς ήρθατε ακόμη σε ένα καινούριο βίντεο. Σήμερα θα παρακολουθήσουμε από το Cartoning Club How to Draw Charizard. Ξέρετε το Charizard από το Pokemon. Είναι 32 λεπτά το βίντεο, οπότε θα δούμε το μισό μόνο, guys, για να μην και εσείς βαριέζετε. Θα το δούμε όλο, αν προλαβαίνουμε. Επίσης θέλω να σας πω, μην ξεχάσετε να με κάνετε εγγραφή και like στο βίντεο. Επίσης μην ξεχάσετε να με ακολουθήσετε στο Instagram και στο TikTok. Λοιπόν, για να μην τα λέω πολύ, πάμε να αρχίσουμε το βίντεο.
Have you ever had one of those days where you have an amazingly cool dream only to forget what it was a few moments later? Or perhaps I'm still in a dream within a dream. If I am, we should probably get on with today's lesson before I wake up. Today we're going to be creating a sketch illustration of Charizard from Pokemon. And by the way, since this is my dream, I'm seeing everyone hit that like button. Now in today's lesson, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the concept of composition and negative space. Now I'll discuss that a little bit later in the video. Let's start by blocking out the character. Use a side grip of our pencil, using the flat edge, let's block in the head. So at the very top of our page, let's move over towards the left side and sketch out a small circle. Starting from the very top, we're just going to work our way around using these short choppy lines. And back up towards the top. Just reshaping out the circle as we go. And then from here, we're going to curve the spine coming down towards the bottom of the body. Let's start from the side of the head. Just going to curve out, round out the neck, and then come back over towards the left. And I'm just going to pull this out and then back down towards the lower edge of the body. Now we're going to sketch a large oval on the bottom of the spine for the lower torso. Let's start halfway down the spine. Just work our way out towards the left. Just round out the oval and then go back up towards the top. And then following the curve of the spine, we're going to overlap a small circle for the upper torso. So let's step up to sketch that circle. Going in, just over on top of the lower torso, and back up towards the top. Let's blend the circle and the oval together along the sides. So we're going to start on the left side. We're just going to curve down and out, just rounding out the side of the body. Go over towards the right, curve down, and then out. And then we'll add some thickness to the neck. Let's start with the back side. Starting from the side of the body, we curve this up, then bend that in towards the side of the head. And then we'll thicken up the left side of the neck. We're going to start up here. I'm just going to go a little bit wider as we come down towards the top of the body. Now we stick the arms in along the side of the upper torso. Let's start on the left side. Down towards the top.
Λοιπόν, και ήθελα να σας πω και κάτι, guys. Θέλω, αν θέλετε να σας δείσω και αυτά από τον Cartoning Club και άλλα που ζωγραφίζει, γράψτε μου κάτω στα comments.
The body. Now we stick the arms in along the side of the upper torso. Let's start on the left side. We're going to draw a small half circle for the shoulder, going out and then back in. So line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to pose out the arms. Let's start on the side of that shoulder. Start with a straight line going out towards the elbow. And then from the elbow, we're just going to sketch a small circle for the joint. Let's go over towards the right side. We're just going to angle the arm coming down. Just drawing the same length that we have on the left. And then at the end, we'll sketch a small circle for the elbow. Let's bend the arms coming down. Starting from that circle, curve out, and then down towards the wrist. Go over towards the right, go out, and then down. And then at the end of the wrist, we're going to sketch out a slightly larger circle for the hand.
Thank you.
Let's move down and block in the legs. Now the lower torso is going to be turned over towards the left side, so the left leg will get tucked in behind the body. So let's start on the side, curve the thigh going out. It's going to round out the knee, and then pull that in towards the side of the body. And then the right leg is going to sit on top of the body. Let's start from the bottom of the spine. Just going to curve up, and then out towards the hips. Then going back to the bottom, we'll curve the leg, coming down, rounding out the knee, then going back up towards the top. Now the leg's going to be bent back, so the feet are going to come out in behind the thigh. So let's start at the bottom. Just going to curve the foot going out. We'll round this out and pull that up underneath the body. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Starting at the bottom on the inside, curve the foot coming down, rounding this out, and then going back up. Let's bring the tail over from the right side across the front. So we're going to start at the top of the leg, curve the tail going out, round this out around the foot, and then go up on the left side. And then we're going to thicken up the tail. Starting from the tip, just going to go a little bit wider as we come across. Just going to cross over the foot, and then back in behind the thigh. Let's go back up to the top and layer the wings in behind the body. So we start on top of the shoulder. We're going to start with a straight angle line going up and out towards the left. Go to the right side and do the same thing. And then we'll curve the wing going up towards the top. Start back on the left, out, and then up. Do the same thing on the right. Now early in the video I mentioned the importance of creating a strong composition by paying attention to the negative space. Now this is the area around our character that creates the silhouette. So rather than folding the wings in behind the body, we're just going to pull these out to define the bottom edge. So let's go back to the top. Just going to curve the wing going out, down, and then in. And then we'll take that curve and flip it over on the right side. So we're going out, rounding out the wing, and then pulling that in. Let's add a bone inside the wing. We start from the tip, just going to curve this out, and then down towards the arm. Do the same thing on the right, going out, and then in. And then to enhance the silhouette, we're just going to curve the bottom of the wing. Let's start from the tip, curve up, and then pull that down toward the bottom of that bone. And then we'll create another point coming in behind the arms. Let's start back on the left. Just going to go up, and let's go through the arm and then down. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll just pull this up and in behind the body. Now with our building blocks in place, we're going to add a second level of detail. Let's start with the head. We're pointing the head over in a 3/4 position towards the left side. So we want to find the center seam. Let's start from the very top of our circle. Just going to curve this out towards the left, almost towards the edge, and then pull that back down towards the bottom. And then we'll find the center of the head going from left to right. So right out here, just going to curve down, and pull that back up on the right side of our circle. Now we're going to shift the muzzle over towards the left side. So let's start from the side of the head. Just going to curve this out, round out the muzzle, coming down, and then we'll just pull that back up. And then from here, we're just going to curve out and up towards the corner of the mouth. And then we'll open up the jaw, starting from the corner of the mouth, and curve out towards the left, and then down. Move over towards the left, just underneath the muzzle, follow that same curve, going out and then down. Close off the bottom with a slight curve. And then we'll block in the lower jaw, starting from the bottom corner, curve up, and then out towards the right side. Now we're going to move back up and add some shape to the top of the muzzle. We're going to start on the left side, and curve down the middle, then back up. Let's just blend the outside coming down, and then from the inside, curve out and then down with a short line. Now our eyes are going to sit along this guideline. So from the center, we're going to step over towards the left, curve the eye going up and out, move over towards the right, curve the right eye going up and then out. Now let's curve this down and in towards that bottom line. Now we're going to add some shape to the upper brow. Starting from the outside, curve up and in. Just going to pull that in and then down toward that center line. Now we're going to do the same thing over the right eye, going up and out. Just curve this down around the eye towards that center guideline. Now there's two horns that go out above each brow. So we're going to start on the left, So I'm going to curve this up and out. Go on top of the right brow and do the same thing, going up and then out. And then we'll just taper that back in towards the top of the head. So it gets a little bit wider as you come back in. Now we're going to move back down and add some thickness to the arm. Let's start from the top of the shoulder. Just going to curve the arm going out and then down towards the outside of the elbow. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the elbow we'll curve the forearm coming out and then down towards the hands. And then we'll draw the inside of the arm. Starting from the bottom of the shoulder, curve up and out towards the elbow, curve out and down towards the hand. Let's add some detail to the hands. We're going to start with the thumbs. Start from the inside of the hand, curve the thumb coming in, and then out. Round up the tip of the thumb, and go back up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving in, and then out. Round out the tip of the thumb, and then come back in. And we'll curl 2 fingers around the outside. Starting from the wrist, curve out, and then down. We'll round out the finger, and then go back up. Now you want to tuck the last finger in behind. So you're going to start at the bottom, come down, round out the finger, and then go back up underneath. And then to close off the inside of the hand, we start from the outside, curve the hand going up, and then back down in behind the thumb. Let's add 3 claws on the bottom of the feet. We're going to start on the inside edge of the foot. Just going to follow that same curve coming down. Just going to extend that out, and we'll draw the first claw. We're going to curve this up, and then back down towards the bottom of the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right. And down, then across, curve up, and then back down. Let's add 2 more claws on the left side. We're going to start at the bottom of the foot, come down and then out. We're going to go up towards the top of the claw, and then bend that back down. Let's do that again. Coming down and out. Go up and then down. And then from the top of the last claw, we'll curve the outside of the foot, going up and in behind the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the outside of the first claw, come down and out, go up, and then back down. And then again, we're just going to draw on the outside of the foot, starting from the top of the claw, curve up, and then in behind the leg. Now let's move back up.
Λοιπόν, guys, το σταματάω εδώ. Θα βγάλω δεύτερο μέρος με αυτό. Αν θέλουμε θα το συνεχίσουμε στο επόμενο βίντεο. Λοιπόν, αυτό ήταν το βίντεο. Αν σας άρεσε κάντε like και εγγραφή στο κανάλι και τα λέμε την επόμενη φορά. Bye bye!